Bad habits can have a detrimental effect on your life and even destroy your chances of success. If you do not want to ruin your life with these bad habits, be sure to learn about this. They can destroy even the most successful person's ability to get great work done. So, what are these habits and how do they affect your journey to success? Well, these are going to be the highlights of this video. In today's video, you'll learn some of the bad habits that will sooner or later destroy your success. Hence, you need to drop such patterns because successful habits cannot be learned or retained without getting rid of the bad habits first. So, if you want to emulate the habits of successful people, then you must go through the first step, which is breaking the old dull patterns that are not serving you anymore. So sit back and stay with us till the end as we list out 5 major things that can destroy your success. Let's get started. Number 1. Ego. Once you start learning a few skills, your ego takes over. You start thinking you're an expert. You skip steps and cut corners because you're convinced that all the beginner stuff is way too easy. You never bother to practice or learn the fundamentals. So, what happens? Your product ultimately suffers. You'll be immediately outclassed by all the people who invested the right amount of time and effort. They are the ones who struggled, practiced, and learned through their mistakes. They slowly but surely develop their knowledge through careful trial and error. They are the best because they didn't take the fast track. They set their ego aside and they chose the long scenic route, and it paid off. You must remember that your ego is not going to take you anywhere. To be successful, you need to accept how much you don't know. 99% of the time. You don't have it all figured out. You don't have all the answers. And well, let's face it, you probably never will. So work on diffusing your ego or it'll keep you from realizing your dreams. Number 2. Reacting versus planning. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Alan Laken. Successful people have a plan. They set their goals. They chart a course. They measure success and recalibrate regularly. If you find that most of your activities each day involve responding to others' people crisis or whatever comes to your inbox, you're squandering your energy and time. Unless you work for the fire department, reacting to emergencies should not be your strategy for success. When you're bombarded with requests that are only going to divert you from your plan, you have 3 tools to get back on track. Delegate, or politely be brief, or hit delete. Know your goals. At the end of each day, ask yourself what progress you have made on your goals. Make a reliable structure and have a checklist to mark what went right and what went off the track to monitor your progress. Have a step-by-step plan to reach your destination. Number 3. Seeking perfection. In an ideal world, the pursuit of perfection would not only be noble, but it would also be rewarded. In the world we live in, it's a recipe for frustration and a giant waste of time. The closest thing to perfection is the ability to be fully present. Without any distracting thoughts, measuring, or grading ourselves, we're free to be in the moment. It's in that moment that we're truly alive. Yet, the perfectionist isn't typically present as they're either busy critiquing the past and replaying their every decision or worrying about their future decisions. Know when it is time to move on and make realistic goals for outcomes. Seeking perfection will either stop you in your tracks or waste energy that could be more productively applied elsewhere. Sometimes, continuing action is more important than being critical about it. We must think with reason and act with passion. Number 4. Avoiding risk. Like every professional, you have a right to be risk-averse and to seek safety zones at your workplace and within your career. Focusing on job security, continuity of minimum income, perfection or zero-error syndrome, and coasting along with minimum effort are all outcomes of an excessive focus on safety. If you find yourself achieving your deadlines without any stress or much effort, then you are warmly close within your comfort zone. This also means that you are relying on the surplus of past skills to achieve suboptimal goals. The price you pay for short-term pleasure is no new learning, no growth, and no path to long-term success. To avoid this Trojan, always seek roles and goals that are slightly outside your current abilities so that you are always pushing and expanding your limits. Number 5. Being consumed by failure. As you probably know by now, failure is a major part of being successful. You're going to make plenty of mistakes along the way and you're going to fail. And that's absolutely okay. Instead of being consumed by failure, embrace it. Don't let your failure weigh you down. Instead, wear it like a badge of honor. You took a risk and it didn't work out. It's an awful feeling, but you should recognize that you aren't alone. No one succeeds without failing sometimes. A failure is just an event from the past and you should not bother about something that you can't do anything about. You should see failures of the past as the reference events where you took some actions and desired results weren't met. That's it. It's nothing more and nothing less than that. Just see what was missing in those events. Assess what went wrong. Learn the lessons you need to learn so you can move forward and make better decisions next time. So that was today's video, guys. Thanks a ton for watching it. Let us know how you like it in the comment section. Also, do subscribe to our channel and stay tuned as we bring more intriguing content to your screens. Till then, take care and hustle hard. Peace.